So how do you manifest without belief? Now, first of all, let me say, I don't really like the word manifest because it implies that something is outside of you and you are attracting it, okay? But the true nature of reality is there is nothing outside of your consciousness, so everything is you. So where a lot of people get caught up is, I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe this new version of me. I can't believe this desired reality is already mine. But who is the one that's not believing? Okay, it's your old identity. It is an identity. The one who is the creator within you, the I am presence, doesn't need belief. It just assumes and it just commands. Not command as in a selfish way, but commands it is by assuming and being that version of yourself that already has what you want. So the answer to manifesting what you want is by assuming a new identity, nothing else. So, for example, let's give an example of money, okay? So a lot of people wanting to manifest money, coming from a state of lack. So they're like trying to feel on a certain vibration, they're trying to feel certain feelings, and they're trying to believe that something or something outside of them is going to bring them some sort of financial freedom and some sort of relief from their financial burdens. Where, because they have been telling themselves a story their entire life, I don't have enough money. So that when you repeat a certain thought or a certain story over and over, it becomes a belief. That's what a belief is. So then it becomes your assumption and it becomes your identity. So to change to a new identity or choose a new identity, you don't do this from the old self, from an identity at all. You choose it from your I am present that exists within you. So when you recognize that you are the I am present and that you are all identities and no identity at all really, but your all identities exist within you, then you're able to choose a new assumption, a newer story. So my wealth is increasing every day. Even though you may see no evidence of it, okay, you don't have to believe it. You just assume it, that is who you are now. And the old story may keep repeating, might keep trying to tell you, no, that's not who you are. But then if those old fears of lack and doubt come up, you just remind yourself that's not me anymore, because you're choosing a new identity from the infinite. If you're trying to lose weight, I'm losing weight every day. If you're wanting a healthy, loving relationship, I am love. I exist as love, and I'm in a healthy, loving relationship. That's all you. It's not about anything outside of you. So the reason people struggle with belief is because they think that they need to feel some sort of emotion associated with it, or that they have to convince their limited self that it's true. But these are just conditions. And that is also when you get caught up in the how is it going to happen? That's not your job. Your job is just to change your assumptions. How easy was it for you to manifest your current reality from your previous assumptions without any effort? Because it was just your natural assumption about yourself. Your natural story was this ongoing story of who you were. So it's just natural that that is what you experience. And reality isn't solid, it's just your perception of it. It's just an experience of reality. It's the way you view the world from the lens that you are looking through, which is your identity. So it's not about putting conditions on it or having to believe your assumption. The more that you persist in this new assumption, this new thoughts, and it's not about efforting, okay? You don't have to, how many times do I need to do it? All those questions are irrelevant, okay? It's just about simply when something unwanted or unwanted thoughts come up or unwanted circumstances that you seem as unwanted, right? You just remind yourself, this is who I am. My wealth is increasing every day. I'm losing, whatever it is, you just tell that story. When it becomes, so even though you may not initially see any evidence of this, okay, you got to stop looking for proof of it. Is it working yet? Is it working yet? That means you're still coming from lack. It is when you internally not convince yourself, when you have internally believed that new assumption and it becomes natural because you've repeated it effortlessly and had faith in that new assumption, that it becomes natural to you. Then it becomes a new belief about yourself. That's when the external world will start to mirror it. And whether it's instant or whether a bridge of events, like circumstances start shifting, they start moving, it's not for you to judge any of those circumstances of how it's unfolding. The only job is to remain faithful to your assumptions. Now, Neville Goddard says, if you dare to assume it, you claim it, then it will be expressed. So whatever you assume will become true. I'm losing weight every day. Then if you assume it, then that will become true, and you'll become the identity where it's not a struggle for you to want to, like, you don't feel like you need to do something to lose weight. Even though you're doing it, you're taking the actions naturally, but it feels more effortless because you've assumed the identity of someone that loses weight, or someone whose wealth is increasing, whose bills are paid, who, if you feel safe and secure within and supported, you don't need to look for the outside of you. You just assume that is your identity, then everything will be taken care of. So once again, it's not that you need to believe, it's just that you need to have faith in your new assumptions, in your new concept of self. I'm Jenni Ryan from Jenni's Soul Revolution, where I help you to awaken to your true nature, where absolutely everything is already within you.